really early on that I wanted to pursue swimming through high school and then through college. I took swim lessons when I was younger. My parents noticed that I loved the water, and so I started competitively swimming when I was 5 years old. And I loved the team. I loved practices and meets and competing, and I really thrived on that. So I knew from a very young age that it was something that I wanted to do long term. The people at Siena really drew me to the school. During my recruiting trip, the team was very welcoming and they were very friendly, and they really interacted like a family. And that's what they were. They were a family, and I wanted to be a part of that. Also in conversations with Coach Brown at the time, the recruiting class that was going to be coming in alongside me, and he had visions for the program about wanting to take the program to that next level. And that really appealed to me as well. I wanted to take the program from where it was and really be able to make it better and put our stamp on it. And it meant a lot to me to be able to do that. It's a huge honor to be being inducted into the Hall of Fame for Siena, and a blessing. I've been competing for over 15 years as a competitive swimmer. And, along those years, I've had a lot of supporters and people that have helped me throughout my career. So this recognition it's not only for me, but it's also for them as well. So I'm very blessed and honored to be a part of it. When I look at my legacy, I kind of take the mentality that records are meant to be broken. And I hope that, in future programs that there are girls that are out there that are looking at that record board every day when they practice, and they're wanting to beat those times that are being put up there, and they're wanting to be able to do their best and be able to make their own impact and put their own stamp on the program.
In Canada, we typically grow up playing hockey, and in the summertime, I was playing baseball when I was first growing up, and then a couple guys that I played hockey with said, "Well, you should try, indoor lacrosse in the summertime." Hockey skills go hand in hand with indoor lacrosse skills. So I didn't start playing outdoor lacrosse until 9th grade in high school, and I really fell in love with the outdoor game. I liked, enjoyed being outside, enjoyed the different strategies of the outdoor game. And then my junior year, I started getting phone calls from universities and kind of like, whoa, wow, maybe I have a shot at playing at the next level. So I actually went to a tournament in my senior year at Siena College. Coach Brecht hosted it, and I just fell in love with the campus right away. I loved how nice it was, how tight-knit it seemed at that point, and I ended up emailing Coach Brecht. To be a part of the success at Siena was very fortunate. I obviously came at the right time. I think when our class got there, that was all of Coach Brecht's recruits at that point. And during the fall of the 2008 season, when I was a freshman, they ended up hosting the MAC tournament the year before, and it was a drive of everybody on the field from when we got on campus to when we won the MAC championship to work hard and make sure that we don't falter again like they did in 2007. So to be a part of that and to be an inaugural part of that was great. Definitely the 2011 MAC championship that we won when I was a junior. We also won in 2009 when I was a freshman, but I was a newcomer, and the seniors and juniors were a very big part of that, and I did contribute to that obviously. But in 2011 I was more of the main focal point, and our class and the senior class then was a big part of winning that MAC championship, and we ended up dominating that game. I think we won 12-2 in the final, and just basically crushing the competition in the MAC was a great team memory that year. And then obviously going on to Syracuse and playing Syracuse at the Carrier Dome in the first round of the NCAA tournament was also a very fond memory of mine as well.
It started with me. I love sports in general, but my family is more of a baseball, softball. kind of family. Like every guy and pretty much every girl played either baseball or softball. And I love those two sports, but I didn't want to play it. So I ended up trying out for my intermediate team. I sucked. I can't believe I made the team in 7th grade. I think the coach I still talk to today, I think she felt sorry for me. So once I got in though, that was just the beginning, and I really enjoyed it because volleyball is a sport like you have to be paying attention like all the time. You know, you can't be dilly-dallying in the outfield in baseball or, you know, digging your nose or something. But, you know, that you have to pay attention. You're going to get hit with the ball or something. And I think I realized that I wanted to take it further just the more I played as the years gone by. And, you know, I just played it straight from that time in 7th grade until college, I guess. Having Kelly and Kawi be there before me, and Kawi, I got to overlap with her for 1 year, and that was a big help knowing that they were also successful in the program and being at the school and experiencing all of that they all stayed for 4 years as well. I actually wanted to go to the Northeast. Hawaii is so close to the West Coast that's probably the most visited parts of the continent that we go to. So we didn't get to go to the East Coast as much, and I didn't really wasn't really interested in the middle of the States, at least back then. So it was Northeast, and I didn't really care for Florida, at least in that sense at the time. So Northeast, I was looking for schools in New York and Division I. And seeing the Hawaii girls succeed at Siena was a big thing to see, and made me contact Garvey and the girls to see, and that's how I got interested in it. It was just a great time. Every year you have somewhat of a different team of girls, and playing with them, getting to experience the whole team aspect is so much fun. I mean, once you graduate from college, you know, you don't have as much of that anymore, but to grow with them for at least my classmates, and there was a bunch of us in our class for 4 years, was pretty exciting. While you're playing, you never think about the individual stuff. You really just think about winning. So thank you to Siena for everything you did for me. You definitely were a home away from home for me, coming across an ocean and a continent. And my experience wouldn't have been the same without the whole support of the Siena community, and then of course family and friends near and far. And I'm very, very grateful for all of it.